cry. Oh god. I was having so much tech trouble today. I had a presentation and my mic kept going off and kept like clicking off no matter what I did. And yesterday I wanted to stream and I had it on my schedule that I would stream, but we ended up having to do a last minute double take of our lesson just to make sure that our tech worked. So we did that. Afterwards, I took a nap. I ended up not waking up until this morning. So it wasn't a nap, I ended up full on sleeping. And then today we did another trial run of our tech. Everything worked fine. Everything worked good. Then when we were in class, everything went to shit. Everything just refused to cooperate and work. It was a nightmare. I mean, our teacher ended up saying, well, they were a great example of how you need to just keep on going when you're taking a lesson. At least they didn't panic, they just problem solved, and at the same time, I'm over here like... I wanted to cry. Even though we did not visually panic, I wanted to cry. Oh my god. So I decided to play a little bit of the game today. And I know it's not announced, and I am very sorry, but finals week is getting to me so bad. Let's get into it. Maybe this will make me feel better. I have myself some treats too, some emotional treats. I'm just mentally, emotionally not dealing very good. For a number of reasons. It's just no bueno, not fun. Hello, sugar. Okay, we have some strawberries. At least that. I'm gonna be so sore tomorrow. I was running around like a mad woman today, trying to get my medications, trying to get to the Zoom call, trying to get to classes, and trying to get into the office hours. Oh, I don't... Some days it just feels... I know it's not even like something to complain about. I'm very, very lucky to be going through school, but like at the same time, it's still something that's weighing. It's still a bit of a weight. Rude. I did get a little further in my personal account for this game and got to see some of the new updates and got to romance some characters a little bit more. I'm excited. I want to romance some more characters. Streaming and teaching are so much harder than I thought they would be. I still enjoy them. They're very fun things to do, just a lot more energy than I thought. And as someone who has a very low energy bar, it's surprising. I'm particularly actually not super good at being a social person. Nor am I very good at using my brain energy. Especially in social settings. I call it going brain empty. And today was such a good example of that. Honestly, this week has been a good example of that. God, I get nervous that I won't be able to handle it. As much as I enjoy everything. Hi, Renegade Angel. I decided to stream today because I missed yesterday. I'm sorry. I've just been tired from my exams and from the presentations. They're a lot more stressful than I anticipated. We had so many tech issues today. And it was particularly my group, because we tried our best to integrate some of the tech stuff that they had us integrate, but whenever we tried, all of it just was like, nah, we don't want to work. Why would we work for you? Yeah, I'm so sorry. I might be a little bit more low energy today than usual. I ended up taking a nap yesterday and then just completely knocking out. I intended to wake up and I had an alarm set to wake me up before, and then I just went to sleep until the next day. Ugh. Hello, Keldris. Yippee. A little bit. We tried our best to integrate all the tech that my teacher teaching us how to be teachers recommended. When we tried implementing it, every bit of the tech that we had tried integrating did not want to work. Like, every single thing. And she's like, this is why you test it beforehand. And we tested it 3 separate times beforehand. And every single time that we tested it, it worked fine. But then for some reason, once we were in the act, like, we had tested it the week before when we thought we were going to present. We tested it, like, at the beginning of this week. And then we tested it literally 30 minutes before class started just to make sure. And then right when we were actually presenting, all our tech wanted to go down. My mic was refusing to stay connected no matter what I tried to do. And it's crazy because my setup is no different from when I'm streaming on here, but it just did not want to work whatsoever. And then when we tried to do the polls and the Zoom, like the whiteboard stuff, the Zoom polls, quizzes, everything did not want to work or register. And we were like, it was, unfortunately, we were the example of what can go wrong with technology when you try to integrate it. And it felt so embarrassing because she told us, this is why you test it. And we're like, we did test it. We tested it so many times because we were afraid of this happening. Oh my god. At least Fields of Mistria is nice and comforting. Isn't feeling himself for real. Oh god. Buggy Man! Hi, Buggy! He's the bestest Buggy Man ever. I'm trying to stream. Oh god, I just realized my chat's not showing up on the screen. I'm gonna deal with that later. I'm gonna deal with that later. I didn't get it, but I appreciate it. Hi, Buggy! It is very, very nice to be outside. To test some grass. Oh, they added the new diamond into these. I guess they added all the new stuff that you could possibly get in the mines, even if you haven't necessarily been to that part of the mines yet. Huh. Yeti! Listen, I've had enough dealing with tech issues. I am not gonna deal with it today. Thanks. I will figure it out sometime later. let's go and see what kind of quests we have. I would like to be some questing. I would like... And I'm gonna go to the mines. The child yearns for the mines right now. Like, a lot. Brain empty time, please. Money! And we got some stone tiling. Yippee! Hi there, pretty girl. Elsie's got so many stories, and they're all over the top. But Reina does love to hear them secondhand. Yee, got a heart! Island. As a representative of Mistria, it is my responsibility to get you oriented. So if you have any questions, please ask my sister Adeline. I felt that in my soul. Unless you're looking for the best sweets in town. Then I'm your man. The machine god is giving you the middle finger and I won't stand for it. I will be... Thank you. I appreciate. I will do what the machine god wants, just not right now. I will do what... I will pray to it tomorrow. I will please it tomorrow. I will give it ritual. I just... Oh, tomorrow I'm killing zombies, though. Tomorrow's Project Zomboid. Oh, I do like that game. I can get my frustration out on that game. I do tend to play it more like The Sims, like I'm playing The Sims, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's just I like the added. I have two versions that I'll play. I'll play the regular version, and then I'll play, if I'm feeling stressed out, I'll play the save settings that I have called Ship's Super Baby Mode. Which is essentially everything is set to super easy parameters. I would love to play with friends, but I don't think most of my friends like the game or necessarily know how to play, and I feel bad bugging them. I would love to at some point bug my friends to play. Buggy Man, you are also free to play if you want to play, haha. But I tend to... I'm a little... I want to ask my friends to play, but I feel afraid that if I do, they will feel, not overwhelmed, but they will feel obligated to do so. And I don't want to do that to my friends. Pedal Hopper can get sold. And then let's sell this. Might as well. I'm not going to use it right now. Let's not sell that, though. Let's not sell that. I would love to make a server, though. I do know. Yeah, she wouldn't play the game. I tried asking, and she was like, I would be really freaked out. And I was like, that's fair. That is so fair. It's one of my favorite games, but I can see how it would not be something that would be appealing for her. And a lot of my friends, unfortunately, are very busy. I tend to be... It also does not help that I'm rather impulsive. So when I do things, I decide on a whim to go ahead and do the thing without asking anyone. Eventually, I will ask them. I'm sure they would like to. I just feel bad bugging, especially because I know I tend to be an impulsive person. That actually is like a commonality with me and my family. All of us are pretty impulsive. So when we make decisions day of, and we don't tend to invite people to things, not because we don't love the people in our family or not because we don't love our friends, but because we know that we've made a decision very last minute. So if they've made a decision, they will feel either bad that they cannot join in on our impulsive decision, or they will feel overwhelmed by said impulsive decision. And it's caused some, like, example. We love my grandmother and my grandfather very, very dearly. And we would love to go on family vacations with them. The problem is, anytime my family decides that they want to do something, they decide the day of. And there's no pre-planning. There's no, like, planning out where we're going to stay, where we're going to stop, all that kind of stuff. But with my grandparents, everything, every minute of that trip has to be planned out. And if anything goes against that plan, they will panic. it makes it extremely difficult on both them and us. And we know that about both sides, so we just don't say anything about our plans. Or we try our best to attend the plans that they make to the T. Yeah, for real. Did I already sell a potato? I don't think I did. Wait, yeah, no, I have. We'll keep the potato, just in case. We'll hoard the potato. But yeah, I definitely have gotten the impulsive gene from my family. Hence why you'll randomly, even though my stream schedule is not so much a schedule as like a loose, this could happen. Because as you can see, I very easily stray, or I very easily stray in the other direction. It is hard to plan. It is hard to plan. We love them, and they're starting to kind of understand that about our family. That it's not that we don't want to invite them, but we know that because they need strict planning for their trips, being with us would be a nightmare for them. Because there is no planning. A good example is my grandfather is diabetic. So he has to plan out when he has his meals, what kinds of meals he has, and how frequent they are. And he needs frequent stops. But unfortunately, my stepfather has a habit of, if we are doing task A, we are doing task A without any stops. There are days where literally we'll be on the road and we're just straight up on the road and we won't eat for hours. Like, from morning to night. Maybe we'll have some snacks in the car, and they're not exactly the healthiest snacks, but we'll have snacks. But like, we're not stopping. Or we'll make lots of stops at really unique places. like a UFO themed McDonald's. And that's like our stop. That's like our stop. Which my grandparents, while they adore us for our spontaneity, would not enjoy that. Or we'll make a stop in a random town because we heard that they had a flea market or a swap meet. And we're like, we want to see that. Or they have like a really nice looking Walmart. Those are the reasons my family will stop. But my grandparents, they want to stop at things like an actual, like, notable attraction, pieces of nature, that kind of stuff. And my family's just not like that. They're amazed by a really cool looking Target. And my grandparents would not find that amazing. And then that mixed with the fact that we will literally just drive for hours and without any stops whatsoever. We know that if they go with us, it'll drive them insane, and by proxy drive us insane that we're driving them insane, and it'll be a huge loop. So but I think as we get older, my family's starting to realize that. Hello, Brad. Welcome to McDonald's. Would you like our new... No, for real. Actually, the one time when we did stop to the UFO shaped McDonald's, yes, we have been there multiple times, by the way. That is an actual place that we have notably stopped multiple times at. The last time we went, it's really stunk inside. Like, really bad. I'm pretty sure they had like a gas leak or something. But like, things like that, we make regular stops for. My grandparents would not like that. And unfortunately, all of us have, like, desires and attractions to that kind of stuff. I'm just yapping about my family's weird habits. You always experience and learn something new from us. Is it necessarily helpful news? But no. And all this started because I was talking about how I am a child of impulsivity. But yeah. It's something that my grandparents are starting to kind of learn about us. Mainly because when I go with my grandparents, I'm able to be a little bit more structured and adapt myself to their structure. But as I tell them stories of what's going on at my household, I think they've kind of begun to realize that it's not a personal thing that we're trying to do. I think they're starting to learn, like, no, that's just how they are. I think at first they did think that we were just trying to avoid them, but we literally live really, really close to them. It's not that we ever try to avoid them, and we try to make time to actually invite them to anything that we can. It's just that we know our impulsivity, our impulsive tendencies are a lot. I know you've only just moved into town, but I was hoping you could keep an eye out for Celine since you're just down the road. She only recently moved out onto her own place, and a mother worries. Aww. Thank you. I'm glad you like the yap. Hi, Miss Ma'am. She does have the gossip mechanic, by the way. It's just, you have to unlock it with a quest from her. But she does yap, and I love her for it. Black is a lovely color for your hair, but silver matches my wardrobe. Way better. Honestly, mood, girl. I could change the color of the hair really easily. There aren't many records describing ancient hairstyles. Imagine that. A whole new historical field just waiting to be discovered. To be fair, it is rather hard to date and record that since the decomposition of hair is usually quite faster than bones. Yippee! You got a yapper in me. Greetings and salutations. My name is Louise. If you're looking for an article of clothing, you might rest assured that I personally cut and sew every garment you'll find at my booth. My stock changes with the week, so if you find something you simply have to see yourself in, don't wait. I can get... Oh my god, I can get the maid dress and the cat ears, and I made it so that way my model can have cat ears. I'm gonna have the cat ears. Hold on, I'm gonna make myself match with the cat ears. Funny enough, I even named the toggle Meow Meow Time. Okay, let me see where I put my... What did I set the toggle as? Okay. Ta-da! I do have to adjust the parameters of the tail, but... Meow meow time! Meow meow time! I do have to adjust it a little bit, but I thought it would be fun. I figured I might as well match. Let me take a sip of water. Chip the cat is here. Meow. Yay, thank you. Yeah, her presets are so nice. It's really, honestly, you can do so much as like toggles with the customizable model because you can just change the expressions to add new things as you wish. Thanks, but how about a little pet instead? I can give myself the head pat. Hold on. Yeah. I like. I'm glad you like it. It definitely feels fun. Plus, there's a lot of options for being able to take pictures with it. I'm not gonna lie, I really like streaming with the model because I can take pictures and edit those pictures, and like it's basically like having a sim. It's basically like having a little doll. It makes me so happy in that way. Oh god, when I was little, I was so obsessed with playing Barbies. So obsessed. Hello there, Mary! Hi, welcome to Mary's Antiques. I'm Mary. I sell all sorts of unique furniture here that I source and restore myself. The selection is always changing, so if you see something you like, snag it before it disappears. I like her. She's precious. She has so many craftable items. Oh my god. Once I start making bank with the cooking recipes, it's all over. My area shall be so decorated and so cute. Okay, for now, let's go to the mines. The child yearns for the mines. The meow meow is yearning for the mines. Yearning for some violets. Oh, battery died. Do I have my charger somewhere? It's somewhere. I will look for that later. The music for the cave is very fun. I like it. Oh my god, they got a new level for the mines. I'm excited. Okay, I did take a sneak peek. Not in the way of like watching other people's stuff. I did explore it a little bit on my more ahead account. Because I have two accounts. I have a personal one, and then I have the one specifically for stream where I only use it when I'm streaming. And it's so that way you guys could see the progress. But my personal one is a lot further ahead, and I kind of just play it on a whim. And I got a little bit further because I'm on, I want to think, year 2 in fall. So I'm a little further in that one, and I have a lot more coins in there, so I was able to do a lot more exploration. To be fair, that account was also prepped somewhat in preparation for the update. Ah, that's a mood. That is such a mood. I didn't complete everything that's in the update. I just completed like whatever came up. Hello there, sir. Hehehehe. Oh, my friends are doing a circle jerky. I want to listen to the songs afterwards. I'm gonna steal from them their music. I want to listen. I do have quite a few friends that are music producers. Buggy is actually a really good music producer. Like, super good. You guys should listen to him and his stuff. But, I tend to run in a lot of circles where they also do music production. that stuff amazes me. Even though I have an ambitious mind, I tend to not get into things too much myself. Or if I do, I tend to barely scratch the surface of what can be possible with that stuff. So even though I know you can do so much with music production, you can do so much with mixing, I'm just not super deep into it. Ah. Do I have food? Can I eat the fish? I cannot eat the fish. Come on, I'm a meow meow. That's just rude. How can you deny a ship her fish? Ooh, I got a hat though. Okay, I'll take that. Can I coax you into giving me some kind of edible so that way I can keep going? Please. I cannot. Dang it. Oh yeah, that's completely fine. I'm so sorry. I didn't have the energy to respond to like any messages until like right before my class. And then I came on stream right after class ended. Well, I showered and then I came on the stream right after class ended. It's an evening online class, so that's why. But I just did not have the energy today whatsoever. And I was running around. But it's no worries, I don't mind at all. And I will probably see it later and message and be like, my bad. I should have collected some berries before I went in. Oh, you can open these things too now because of the update. Yippee! I can't open it yet because I'm not that ahead in this save, but like, eventually it can be opened. Whereas previously, it could not. I am so sorry. I was knocked out. Right. No stamina. You want to get a fishy? A little fishy? Okay, next time I go into the mines, I need to prepare food first. Wait, I think I have enough for trail mix. We're gonna hoard the snail because I know that's useful at some point. And last time I had a really, really hard time getting a snail. Yes, I do have enough for trail mix. Okay, we are gonna make a little run to the inn and make some trail mix. I like trail mix in real life. Although, I'm not a huge fan of dried berries. I don't know why. It's texture. I appreciate it. I appreciate the understanding. Thank you so much. Yep, you're just in time. We're about to start the class. I forgot that that I had a thing for this. I forgot this cutscene. We're learning to make vegetable soup. Good soup. Full of soup. Can't wait. I love soup. Soup sounds good. I should make some soup soon. with cabbage and carrots. I think my carrots are gonna go bad soon. I should probably make that tomorrow. Selena's tending the cauldron. I forgot to read the other part. Shit, isn't this fun? It turns out a watched pot does boil. I love her. And Reina and I are here to give our expert guidance. Come over here, Ship. You can help me sort through the produce. Hi, March. March. Oh, I thought this was gonna be a private cooking lesson. Nonsense! The more the merrier. Come on in, March. Come on, March. I'm good on the tutorial. I do know how to cook. Not very well, but I can cook. Wonderful job, everyone. This is gonna make my time on the road so much more bearable. I should have asked for lessons ages ago. Such a good way to use up leftovers, too. I've already got some ideas. Ulrich makes such a production out of cooking, but it wasn't that hard. I'm so proud of you all. It's not easy to learn new things, but you've all taken your first steps into the culinary world. Feel free to use our kitchen here if you want to practice. You can also use your own kitchen from the carpenter shop. Eventually I will get that. Thanks. Soon, that'll come sooner than later, after finals. Thankfully, this class doesn't have a final exam. The presentations were our final. And she seemed to still like the content that we had given her. It just sucks that we had had so many technical issues. Vegetable soup! And we're gonna immediately use that kitchen. Make as much trail mix as I can. Give it to me. Okay. That's as much as I can make for this day. And we will eat the soup. Good soup. Full of good soup. Hi, March. Hi, March. He totally loves me. Totally. He just doesn't know it yet. Alright, we have trail mix for when we go into the mines tomorrow, so I don't have to actually stop. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else I want to sell. You can have that fish. Merry Christmas. Do I want some bread? The bread is next to me, but I do not feel like eating it right now because it'll make a lot of crinkly sounds. Flower Festival! Hi, Celine! What good timing! I was just going to leave a letter, but I'd much rather tell you in person. We're holding Mistria's Spring Festival in Town Square this Wednesday. The whole town gets decorated with flowers, and there will be a special booth selling all kinds of things to celebrate spring. Riss and Landon are making new booths, March will be juggling, and everyone's gathering flowers. I don't suppose you'd like to help? Anything for you, Celine. Anything. Oh! I'm happy to hear that. She's such a cutie! We're celebrating the Spring Festival around this time every year, coinciding with the blooming of a special type of flower. It's called Breath of Spring, and you can only find them here in Mistria. We traditionally use them to decorate the festival grounds. So, the more you can collect, the better the festival will be. There are even special prizes for the person who gathers the most. I could give you some tips on finding them if you'd like. Don't worry, I got this. Oh, good! I'll stop by the morning of the festival to collect any Breath of Springs you have. Let's make this year's Spring Festival the best one yet. Ah, she's such a cutie. And I don't gotta water my plants because it's raining. So I can make a beeline. Let's make some more trail mix too, just in case. Just run right into their home. If only it gave us like an actual like bowl so I could save it. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that much. Yippee! Mine time! Honestly, on my last computer, anytime the rain came on, it would completely lag out my game. Oh my... This is why I like him. Yeti! The child yearns for the mines. Let's go! This Meow Meow needs the mines. It's like my scratching post, I swear to God. And now we have Breath of Springs. How did they get down here? What are the growing conditions? Is it just, like, what would the growing conditions be for a flower of that sort? If they could just pop up out of the mines. I guess maybe the dampness of its surroundings and its humidity? Cause then... Because obviously light's not much of a factor. My assumption would be like humidity and dampness then. You would probably need damp conditions. And probably spring would bring those conditions good properly on the above ground and on the below ground. I mean, give me flowers. No. Bye-bye. We're gonna hoard as much copper as we can to make as many tools as we can. The best thing to upgrade is always the pickaxe. That should always be the first upgrade. Rude. That's just rude, sir. Oh my god, hi! Hi! Plum! Hello, it's very nice to see everyone. Oh my god. Hi. On the day my chat's not working too. God, that would be so beautiful to have all the miracle twinkles. Oh my god, I'm honored. I'm just playing Fields of Mistria. Oh, I feel so self-conscious all of a sudden. I don't have as beautiful of an introduction as Plum, but hi, it's very nice to see everyone. Today, I am not the sheep. Instead, I am a meow meow. Plum! Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Welcome to my channel. If you have not seen me previous, I am Ship, and I have appeared as a sheep with a little tulip for Plum during me side. And usually I am not a meow meow, but today I am a meow meow. It is very nice to see everyone. Yay! Of all days. I appreciate it. Right now... Ah! Hold up. Let's get some food first. I'm playing Fields of Mistria. And being an overall yapper. Yeah. Okay, let's feed you. What do you want, sir? You can have sap. I don't feel like having that. Yay! If you feed them, they give you things. But if you attack them, they just bite back. I am, in fact, a little meow meow tonight. And I even got the cat ears to match in the game. It was an impulse decision, but one I do not regret. Okay, let's try to defeat this guy. Hi, friend. You're not a friend. You're not friend-shaped. Yee! Okay. I am currently in the mines because the child yearns for the mines, but I'm playing Fields of Mistria, the big update. Oh my... To be fair, I was really, really excited for this update. Oh my god. Right now, I'm in the middle of mining and getting my frustrations out on villains, aka the little monsters that lived in here and did nothing wrong, except for attack me. But right now, I am on the spring season, and it is the festival for the flowers. So then we're collecting flowers, and we're getting mining stuff, and I plan on making my home all cute. I appreciate it. Thank you. It did make me feel very, very special and very, very warm. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing too. I am not a particularly organized streamer, so I do apologize. I mainly do this when on impulse and when I have time. It's because I had finals this week, so I'm a little more chaotic than usual. Hence why my chat's not working on the screen. When it replays, it'll always have the live chat responses, like, from the actual system. But, like, the video itself won't have the chat on screen, and that it is kind of disappointing, but today was filled with technical issues. So, the fact that I have my model working and my mic working is a miracle. Oh no! Wait, I don't have the ability to do the jump attacks. Dang it! Rude. Heh. That's what you deserve. Don't attack me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Usually I would be stubborn and go ahead and try to fix it right away, but today's just been filled with tech difficulties, and I just... brain is not braining properly today. Because essentially what had happened was my webcam was not working. So I had to use a model that I previously would use to stream, which was a fish. In fact, I can show you guys. It's a fish that's like, it's connected to my mouse movements. Hello there. I don't know why it's glaring, but this is the model that I would use previously. And it was mandatory for us to have cameras on. So part of the presentation I had to have this on, but then for some reason, my mic kept cutting out and glitching, and so it did not want to work. We tested all of our tech integrations for this presentation like 3 separate times, and they worked flawlessly every other time. But once we decided to actually like show our screens to present in front of the class, nothing wanted to work. Absolutely nothing. It is such a lovely model, right? It's a customizable one. It's a pay-to-use customizable one by Meiji B, and there's lots of different expressions that you can use to basically make it your own. And you can edit the art meshes by not like directly, but by using multiply and coloring screens in VTube Studio to be able to color it to the customizations you would like. So right now, there's so many different options for how you would like to express yourself in this. I typically do not have the meow meow ears. This is a new thing. So typically my model would look like this. Yeah, I can see that. Actually, since I don't have chat today, I might as well make this a little bigger and put the full body, since you guys rarely ever get to see that. Let's see here. Let's see. There we go. And I do use VTube Studio, so the tracking for the face is very, very fun. Very, very nice. It is very expressive. Since the chat's not working, we get to see the full body today. You get to see the feetsies today. I do have a dress toggle, but I don't use that one as much. Eventually, I do want to do little covers on shorts with this model. I just need to figure out how to use editing programs, because your girl has a brain empty. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. Honestly, all the outfits for this customization are so pretty. I got it before the Suika model came out. She was in development while that one was coming out. And I had thought about waiting for that one, but I figured this one fits very much more my personality and the way I speak. I felt like this one was the other one is so gorgeous and beautiful and elegant, and I am not elegant. I am kind of chaotic. And I felt like this one would showcase a little bit, or be able to express a little bit of my chaos a little bit better. But both models are so beautiful. Oh my god. I love. Honestly, artists are magic. They have witchcraft powers, and I don't understand it. Yee! Okay, is there any copper over here? Yee! Okay. Hi, friend. No. Yeah, run. Nope. Ah. That was rude. Oh, I forgot to put my cat meow meow back. Heck yeah. I may be capable of violence, but we are barely trying here. Okay. Let's just go back into there so we can get this unlocked. And we shall go back to the top. Wait, can I get my jumping skill? Please, please. Jump attack! Yeah! Ooh! I would like some free armor. Yeah. Let's just get all of them. Yippee! I will be protected. Very much so. I'm not a skilled gamer. I am simply here. We get to donate. Yippee! We are close to finishing that. Yippee! Let's see. Yeah, I just gotta make a dash. Gotta make a dash for the farm. I did manage to get some copper, so I should probably upgrade the pickaxe. I'm gonna update the pickaxe. It deserves it. I do have quests that I haven't completed yet. I should complete them. How many quests do I have, though? That is a good question. That is question for tomorrow me. Night, me. Honk, shoo, shoo, shoo. Night. Yay! Money! I will be protected from the violence. I just get the scratch. I'm the one who gets to do the scratching here, not you. Alrighty, let's put things away. Is that something that can be donated? No, but it can be sold. And that is nice. That goes here. Let's sell those. Yippee! Hoarding tendencies. I am a hoarder by heart. Yay! Alright. Where's my... There it is. This game is a rather chill game. I just tend to be a little bit unhinged. Okay. I will admit, when I name my farms in Stardew Valley saves, I name them swear words. And I have a reasoning for that. Whenever you have your farm named in a cutscene, a lot of the times they tend to be like praising the farm. And while that is very, very sweet and well-intentioned, I tend to be a masochist. So I instead name the farm something kind of not nice, so that way they have to say it in the cutscene. And it's just the oddest, like, whiplash of they're complimenting it, but they're also at the same time degrading it. So, the least offensive of the ones that I have named them is ducking, like a duck, quack quack, ducking. So every time they, so there's this one cutscene where like they're saying that they got a bunch of eggs from the farm. They'll say, and we got it from the ducking farm. It's just a little bit of chaos I like to enable. Although I cannot do that in front of children. And my siblings do play that game, so they cannot play on my saves. I kept trying to get out of Lord Island's little game, but he made me a character and everything. Oh yeah, you're Sniggle Fritz. Sniggle Fritz. I can't speak. Still, what kind of name is that? Honestly, fair. Me. Ladybug. Did I already have that? I think I might have already had that. More mines. Oh, wait. I gotta make the thing first. Oh, I also have to check my quests. I may or may not have been avoiding looking at my quests. Okay. We have Breaths of Springs. We are still collecting that. The potatoes have not grown, so we're fine on that. I did not introduce myself to all the vendors. My bad. That'll have to wait until the next in-game week. Crafting tutorial. Do I have 10 pieces of wood? I think I do. I do have glass. I don't think I have that much glass. Don't have salmon yet. I can technically make a copper shovel, but I don't want to because that's copper and I don't have much of it yet. Gobby. I don't have a gobby. Let's look at my hoarding chest. Where is the hoarding materials? Okay. Yeah, we don't have enough glass, so we don't gotta worry about that yet. I do have wood. That can be given. Technically, I can make that. And we can try. We will make the 6 pieces of copper. That'll be 8 pieces that we have in total. Then we can make a shovel and we can make a pickaxe. Hi, welcome back. We are making a shovel for the lovely Celine, and we are making myself a pickaxe. That is what I decided to do. Those were decisions I made. Ooh, I can give this to you now. Hi, friend. You want this? Looks like you're ready for crafting lesson. Come on. I just need to get a few things together first. Yay! Also, I'm so sorry. I realized recently I have a lisp. So I make a lot of sounds. So, is this where you'll be crafting? So this is where you'll be crafting today. Feel free to use it anytime. There's also a crafting station in town. You can even buy one from us to your place on your farm. Yay! Anytime you want tips, you only have to ask. Yay! I think you'll find being able to make your own fences handy. You can use them to section off your land and keep your farm organized. Your save files remind me of... That's essentially, yeah, that is essentially what my save files are. Oh god, especially for when I'm mixing. Oh, the names get chaotic, but also I'll have a whole folder filled with just renders of the mix that I'm working on exported so that way I can listen to it on different devices, and then they'll just be named like random things. I'll start off really good by naming it like whip, this song, date, and then they just slowly devolve as I go into the mixing process, and it'll go like, okay, I will always start off strong and try to keep things organized and nice, and I never maintain the organization. It's so bad. I don't need the tutorial, but I appreciate it. Yay! Oh, I ship a dress. Chip, did you know that scientists in Texas created a new species of... I did hear about that! Oh my god, they're so cute too! They're so tiny and precious! Wait, that's dangerous to have around me right now. I do think mice are really, really, really cute. When I was little, I did want a pet rat, but allergies in the household. Woolly... Ah, that's so adorable! Wait. She bends her knees? Oh my god. I'm learning so many things about this model. Oh, I can have the dress on too. Oh, but it doesn't match the jacket. I kind of want the jacket. I'm leaving this. I will recolor that later. Hi, Miss Lise. You want to give me some gossip? Just smell that fresh morning air. Thanks. I appreciate that. Ooh, okay. We go make the shovel for the lovely Celine, and we go make a pickaxe for the lovely me, because mines. Hi, March. He doesn't know it yet, but he is my husband. I'll let you use the forge if you need it, but you better clean up after yourself. I will. Hours. Okay. I know, right? I didn't even know that. You learn something new every day. Let's make a shovel for the lovely Celine. Yay! And now we make ourselves a pickaxe so that way we can go and mine. Where's my water? There's my water. You know, I have been yapping a lot. I'm very, very surprised that I have not hurt my voice. I know, right? It's so cool. I didn't even know that it could do that. The tail twitches happen automatically. Honestly, MeiGP is really, really good. One day, if I ever decide to try to make a customized thing, I would like to ask to commission them. But that is a far, far future thing that's likely not to even happen. Bum, bum, bum. Her art is very, very lovely. It's so cute. Okay. Hehehe. You can't get me. It's no worries if you fall asleep. I appreciate the fact that you even came by. I love. This is my wonderful friend Mary. So many of my friends are showing up today. It makes me happy. God, once I have the raid option, it is so over for everyone. I am raiding all my friends. Once that is an option available to me, it is happening, and no one can stop me. I'm not sure this will be the calming stream for you to fall asleep to, Mary. I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, I am a yapper, but she also knows that about me. I think pretty much anyone who's been around me for more than like 3 minutes probably knows how much of a yapper I can be. It is a blessing and a curse. Hi, friend. Hitty! Hey, I think I have all the mining. I think I have all the mine bugs. Oh, phone is dying. Hold up. Let's go get 1 second. I shall move away to get my charger. Woohoo! I got it. Let's plug this in. Technology is a friend. You are a friend. You got this, friend. Oh, I heard a noise. Thank you for subscribing. Oopsies. Let's plug that in properly. There we go. Oh, No worries. Honestly, yesterday I was supposed to have this stream, but I didn't end up doing it because I fell asleep. I didn't mean to. I came home, I took a nap. I set an alarm to wake me up from that nap, and I didn't wake up until the alarm from the next day. So I ended up sleeping through the night, and that was my bad. We did the big yappins, and that's how we met. Unfortunately for her, she can't get rid of me because I'm a yapper till the end. No one can get rid of me. That's how powerful the yaps are. The moment you think I'm gonna go sell it, nah. I'm coming back with a vengeance. If I'm ever quiet, what happens is you will see me in like a month or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, and I will be back with an absolute vengeance yapping your ear off about what happened during that time. The music is so good. I like it. Oh, I'm not even using the new pickaxe. Oh, that is so much easier. Look at that. Look at them swings. Do I dare? You can have a piece of wood. There you go. I get a new sword too. Okay, let's put these in down there. Ooh, new ring too. Protection. I love Maui. Ooh, my inventory is already getting full. My light flickered. Oh, that is rude. That is very rude of you. It turned off. Oh well, we'll leave it off. I think it'll track me fine without it. Hey. Alright. Oh my god, look at those swings! She's a strong girlie. Epic rap battles, Chip versus Plum. I'm not particularly good at rap, but I do talk rather fast. Imagine. Okay, here's the thing. What I lack in grace and clarity, Plum makes up for in volume. I have a feeling she would have me beat just by sheer confidence. Alright. Thank you for subscribing, Dark Shadows! I am honored. Let's see. Let's go, my guy. Hi. Okay. Hi. Ah. Wait, I need that piece of glass. I forgot to give that to her. Ah, that makes sense. That explains why part of my inventory is going so fast. Okay. We can have that, and we can... Oh, we can eat that. Let's eat this instead, though. Do we dare let go of the worm? I'm sorry, worm. We're letting you go. Because this is donatable. Oh, wait, I've already donated this. Oh, then I should be fine. You hit fast while Plum hits strong. Yeah! But this is why we work better as a duo rather than against each other. Because imagine speed and power being attacked. Sorry, worm. I shall leave you. It gets to go. It gets to stay in its home undisturbed. Yippee! Wait, did I not donate my moth? Dang it. I unfortunately cannot take Wormy back. Wormy is stuck there forever. But that is his home. The moth I saw at some point, either I forgot to catch it, or I put it somewhere in my hoarding chest. Either possibility is very likely. I'm not gonna make it home. Whoop. My bad! All that happens is you end up knocking out and missing a few hours of the next day. Merch! Oh, let me get the heart toggle for that one too. Oh, that's the angry one. Do I have... I do have it! Yippee! Thank you, Forgetful Mind. Let's see. I do have food items. Food items shall not... Food items shall not go in here. We can ignore that. Just pretend it didn't happen. Should I keep the cloth, the wristband as like a keepsake, or should I sell the items like as I upgrade them? I tend to like to keep them as keepsakes. Let's put the food away. Oh. Do I... I haven't donated this yet, so this gets donated. Is that cat French? I heard French from that meow. Let it be, okay? Sugar can be French if she wants to. I will love her regardless. I will love her regardless of her nationality. Oh wait, that gets donated. That does not get donated. This can stay hoarded. For now. That's quest item. Okay, for now, we will keep these as keepsakes. And I will decide later if I want to actually sell them. I tend to like to keep them hoarded as keepsakes. Hi, Miss Lee. I have your shovel. Yee! I've been looking forward to a new shovel for a while now. This is gonna make gardening a breeze. Oh my god, I love you. Mwah! She deserves a kiss. She deserves a little kiss. Let's see. First quest stuff. Snowdrop anemone. Okay, that's easy to get. Wait, who had the glass request? Mr. Landon. I believe it's Landon, yeah. Where is he? Ah, he's over there. pretty sure you can get a cattail in this game too, but I don't think I've seen it yet. Hi, sir. Hi, sir. You want to give me money? Yay! He gave me money. Okay. Yay! It looks like a cake, honestly, but it's supposed to be a bee's keeper hat. See, doesn't that look like a little loaf of bread? Maybe I'm just food obsessed. Scam the poor man by making... I don't think you can make it. I mean, with the update, yeah, but we haven't gotten the refinery upgrade, so we can't make the glass. Diving for sunken artifacts is a learned skill. It's worthwhile. Keep an eye out. You'll often see bubbles where something is hidden. Or it could be me drowning. But more likely, it's probably sunken treasure. Hi, Miss Elsie. I have such fond memories of Frederick. Who the heck is Frederick? Except for the beard era. Not sure what that was about. The shade. She really said, I love that man, but not when he had a beard. You right. You right. I don't know. Yeah, actually, I can buy from him. You make some points. Bonk. Bonk. Yee. Come on. Hi, friend. Hehe. Hi. Yee. We do the mining, 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 money, money, mining. Money, money. Beards can make a person feel powerful, but at the same time, what if it's itchy? Listen, if you don't attack me while I'm hoarding your guys' stuff, I won't attack you. Can we make that deal, sir? Apparently not. Yay! There's Wormy Buddy! I think we scared off. Oh, no, we didn't. Hi, fishy friend. Ooh, shrimp. What do we do when we get to feet? I forgot how that song goes, but there is a song about shrimp. I know it was in VCB, like in the promo video, but I don't remember how it went. But I have it stuck in my head sometimes. There's another one that I also have stuck in my head sometimes, and absolutely no one ever remembers it. No one ever knows it, but it's just like, it's like a brainworm that I will never get rid of. I want to think it was either for Ascension CB, or it was for, I don't remember which CB it was. Maybe it was for LSO 2019, but it was a promo video. And the beginning goes, I'd rather be an R.A.T, cause that's what you gonna call us when you see us in CBs. And it's a chant that's at the beginning of their promo song, and I have that looped in my brain. It is something that will never escape my brain, but no one ever knows it. But I'll randomly, if I need to hype myself up for something, I'll be like, I'd rather be an R.A.T, cause that's what you gon' call us when you see us in CBs. But no one ever remembers it. It's pretty niche, even for CB stuff. But it always makes me happy. I'd rather be an R.A.T, cause that's what you gon' call us when you see us in CBs. To be fair, they had a really good rapper in there. I'm pretty sure he also made his own raps. I don't quite remember what his new alias is, but I do remember that he was always an amazing rapper, and I thought he was so cool. Right! And unfortunately, I will impulsively make references to it, and then I'm like, alright, there's no way you're gonna know that. I'd rather be an R.A.T, cause that's what you gon' call us when you see us in CBs. Fishy! Come here, fishy, fishy! Hi! You wanna be my friend? Yay! You can also be my friend. Oh boy. Food first, and then you can be my friend. Aw. Breaking my heart. Okay, you... I can wear it, apparently. I think I have enough money to upgrade my chest, my backpack already, so I might do that. Next question mark. I do appreciate the metal chest, but at the same time, it would have been nice to get something new. Not particularly. I can exist in the presence of a scary movie, but typically I have to be around like friends. I can't watch them with my family because they like to scream and shout and terrify for no reason. They like to create their own jump scares. So watching anything with them spikes my anxiety, but I can watch with friends. Horror games, I actually do worse with because of me being integrated into the narrative. But if I'm watching it, I'm okay once more, but like typically I don't do playing them super well. Or part of me doing me side with Plum was actually like to both so I could experience the game alongside her, but also if we ever end up, I can end up reversing the favor and trying my best to get through a horror game, and hopefully she can be by my side. We did say that we could do that, but I tend to not really handle horror very well. When I was little, I used to get really, really bad nightmares. And sometimes if I'm in a stressed out period, I do tend to still get nightmares. Not nearly as bad as when I was little, but they were pretty bad when I was little. Money! Ooh, I got fish stew. Yummy, yummy. Okay. Also, it depends on the kind of horror. Because, like, Project Zomboid, I absolutely love. But that's because you can choose to not focus so much on the horror aspects of it and play it. It's more of like a choice of how you would like to play it. And it can turn in very easily into more of a life sim game. But if it's like a horror experience game, like Mortuary, I've never even watched it. I refuse to watch it. Like, that freaks me out. But, like, Poppy Playtime, I have seen it. I would play it. The Poppy Playtime games, I would play them. But, like, if it's, like, very, very deeply ingrained horror, I'm probably not likely to play it. But if it's like more of a silly goofy, then yeah, I can play it. Like, I was able to play Lethal Company fine. It's not so much horror, but like, I can play it. I do enjoy Lethal Company actually quite a bit. Okay, let's go back in the house and go into the bed because it is like... Yay! I think that's a lamp. Free lamp. Ooh, Spring Festival. Celine, you get your flowers. Oh my god. Who should I pick between March and Juniper for the Stargazing Festival? Those are my top two. I love them both so much. I am happy with either the decision, but who of the two should I pick to ask to the Stargazing Festival? It's like a date. But it doesn't happen until the end of summer. I'm here to pick up all the breaths of spring that you collected so that way we can start the final count. I think I got like 20. Okay, I've got to run. Hope to see you at the festival. Yeah, I've heard of that. Unfortunately, if it deals very directly with very, very serious topics, I do get too anxious and too worried to like really encounter it or take a look. Or even if something just generally makes me uncomfortable sometimes. Like for some reason, there's this one episode of Food Theory that I absolutely refuse to watch, and even my little cousins and brothers are like, why? But it's just like an episode that for some reason makes me so deeply uncomfortable I just refuse to watch it. It's the one where they're crying and they try to make salt out of their tears. Oh god, yeah. I'm a huge fan of Game Theory and Food Theory and all their associated channels. But for some reason, that's like the one episode that I just like refuse to watch. And I've watched their horror theories, but like for some reason, is Juniper? Yeah. Juniper is the purple hair girly pop, and March is the red hair boy pop. Both of them are my loves. Both of them dislike you at the beginning, and I will marry them. Both of them will learn to love me. It sounds so toxic. The moment you've all been waiting for is here. It's time to announce the 3 people who turned in the most breath of spring flowers. He is my boy pop. In 3rd place, Ship. Not too shabby. Eevee. In 2nd place, Errol. Let's go. That makes sense. He also is a collector. And finally, in 1st place, Celine. Celine is a cutie. She's such a sweetheart. I love. Oh my gosh. I do. I'm like, you don't like me? That's hot. A big congrats to all our winners, and thank you for all being part of the Spring Festival. No, I'm just gonna make them worse. I don't like them to make them better. I like them so we can both be the worst versions of ourselves together. Please enjoy your prizes. Yay! I get a free flower planter. This one's March. Not bad shit. But not that good either. Renegade Angel, you can't fool me. Right, Mary? But not that good either. Well, you will see. He has no choice. Way to go, shit. I wouldn't worry about challenging Celine. She's been taking first since I was Dell's age. This one's his brother. He's a himbo. Through and through. I love. Okay, the ways to my heart are himbo and, like, hate me. Tsundere. What does that say about my personality? Oh my god. This is why one of my friends said, I think you need therapy when they heard my top picks for characters. This one's Juniper. I adore her. Well, it seems you had fun picking flowers. How lovely. Ah, she does a little giggle! He's so cute, but IRL, I would cry trying to get past it. That's fair. Okay. In person, also, I do tend to go for people who don't tend to really like me that much at the beginning either. But I think it's more just, I really admire people who are super invested in something that they love. And typically, the types of people who are very invested in what they love tend to be the himbo type people and angry people. Because they don't care to try to please things and people outside of the area that they care about. And I adore that. I respect that. So I have to date multiple women and seriously hate your guts. That definitely doesn't sound like want a toxic relationship. I didn't say that. It's more just I want someone to care very deeply about the things that they do. Because that's what attracts me the most. As long as you are very passionate about something, the likelihoods of me having any kind of like connection to them is sky high. I respect that so much. I'm working on my pipes, guys. Yee! And now we can get the cherries. I think that's the last thing I need to donate for spring. Question mark. We got a tulip. Are my brothers fighting? I don't think they are. Okay, I think we're good. Yay! It's not much of a new area, but the update does allow us to go eventually past this area, and I'm excited. I got to see it in my other save. It's very cute. I like it. If they do happen to be fighting, what typically ends up happening is when you see me do my BRB screen, which is just the blue sky and some music, that is typically me breaking up their arguments or me having to go do something to help take care of them. They're young, but things in my household can escalate quite fast because all of us are impulsive. So if they do end up fighting, typically they do rather respect my authority and listen to me. I will tell them to cool it, and I will explain to them like why they shouldn't be doing certain things. But typically what ends up happening is I gotta go break up whatever's going on and explain to them why they can't be doing that. Or I have to be the authority figure that takes away the argument starter and help them come up with a compromise. I'm a lot older than them, by quite a surmountable amount of years. So I'm, in their eyes, not a second mom, but I am an authority figure in the household. They did. And guess what happened? I hit the drone. I didn't hide it without telling them, though. I informed them of why they could not have it. And they did eventually get it back. But they were banned for an amount of time from using it. Especially because the next morning, they decided that they were going to play it right during one of my lectures. And you could hear it. It threw my mic, and I was like, oh, great. And unfortunately, that professor is not very understanding of children being disruptive. Yee! An ant! Oh, I hit it. Don't worry, they got it back. But all their Nerf guns are confiscated, and they are in my room permanently, and they are not allowed to have them. Because they hold each other at gunpoint with the Nerf guns. They are not allowed to have them. The only times they get to see them is if they're in my room having a cooldown time. AKA, they were fighting, so then they have to sit in my room as I'm doing a task. In either complete silence or like right next to each other trying their best to be calm. Because they could not handle being out there unsupervised together. I was also in the middle of homework, though. So at that point, I was just like, I'm so done. I was so done. Especially because I was trying to get an assignment in that was, like, it had a deadline. That was in a couple of hours from that point. My family was in a whole other section of the house, and they could not hear my brothers fighting. And then the boys were just, like, about to hit each other. So I was like, nope. You guys get to sit right next to me. And then when they protested to try to get A, their devices back, and B, not have to sit with me because they were claiming it was too cruel, my parents were just like, well, what were you guys doing? And they were like, nothing. And they're like, listen to your sister. That's why you don't fight when ship is around. Ooh, I got food. I do also, among my friends, have the nickname of Grandma. Or Mom. I very much do act like a mom friend. You would think it's funny, but I wouldn't. Oh god, the number of times we just randomly heard, "He's holding me at gunpoint!" I was so sick and tired of it. I was like, nope, no. If you guys can't handle it, you guys do not get to play with them. And they do dramatically say, "I am being held at gunpoint." And do you know how embarrassing that is when you are in a lecture? And there's no context. So then your professor just hears in the background, "I'm being held at gunpoint." Oh god. It's mortifying. It is mortifying. I don't think I can get the bag upgrade yet. Dang it. To be fair, also, that is the same the same kid who often yells, "I'm being held at gunpoint," is also the same sibling that that introduced me so graciously to a bunch of people in a chat that I had never met on a birthday by saying, "Sister, could you accompany me to go get some of that delicious golden liquid so I can shove it down my throat?" This was a packed call with people I had never met before in my life and people I very deeply admired and respected. And I was like, everyone burst into laughter. But then when I did, like, I ended up taking him to go get his drink. I said, "What are you even talking about, golden liquid?" He's like, "Oh, I wanted water." All that was for water. Right? I mean, my thankfully a lot of my okay, getting to know a lot of the people that I do know, you learn pretty fast what my household is like, because you don't really get a choice. You learn a lot what my household is like, and you learn a lot of the terminology and phrasing that will be used around me. Unfortunately, that happens to be one of the things that you know about my siblings. Oh god. That's one of the things that you learn rather quickly about my siblings is their penchant for unique phrasing. Although I was talking with one of my friends and I was saying something and they're like, "I have never heard a sentence phrased like that." And I was like, "Where do you think my brothers got it from?" They had to have learned it from somewhere. There we go. That can go there. Yeah. At first I thought he was asking me to make him some lemonade. And then when I was about to make it and I asked him and he was like, "No, I want water." What do you mean with a description like that? And then he treated it like, "Oh, it was so obvious." I'm like, what? Unfortunately, golden liquid is now commonly used in our household, though, because of him. Another thing. So I do have a little baby nephew. He is little baby, like 1 month old. But the first thing out of one of my other brother's mouth when he learned about it when my family was telling them about my sister having a baby, one of the things that was going around, like one of the posts at the time that was going around, was about how anyone born in this year, it's officially the start of Gen Beta. And I guess one of my brothers had seen that post, or like some kind of like response to that post, so he knew about Gen Beta. So when my family was telling them about the baby being born, they're like, "Oh my god, our sister had a Gen Beta." And my mom's like, "Wait, is that a Pokemon thing?" And they're like, "No, that's just that they had a Gen Beta," and they literally had to explain it to my mom. Also, my mom now knows about referring to, you know how like one of the things for like millennial generations is like The Office, staring into your imaginary camera like The Office when something is just like so unbelievable. The equivalent for like our generation, I would say, is saying, "Get a load of this, chat." But my mom didn't know about that until my siblings taught her about that. So now she will say that, unironically, very, very often. As she takes a sip of her golden liquid. It's just a water bottle! I'm never gonna escape that. Yeah, this model's expressive enough to be able to see when I take a sip of water. Or when I take a sip of anything. The only reason you're able to see it this time is because I have a clear water bottle. But usually, when my cup is blocking my face, that's when my face loses tracking. And then, for some reason, my model decides to glitch out and put every decorational asset that could possibly ever occur onto the model briefly. So if you ever see just like, for some reason, I randomly like snap upwards, and then you just see like a bunch of hairbreadths and antlers and pet ears and all that kind of stuff. If you randomly see that, that's because I took a drink. That was loud. Which kid was that? I think we're good. We play Dragons and Drama at the inn once a week, and I'm the DM. That's Dragon Manager, or Drama Maker, whichever you prefer. Let's go. My family is... There's a reason I'm so chaotic. That's all I can say. There is a reason. My whole family is either as chaotic as me or more so, in different ways. And there are some downsides, like any break that we get. So like if there's spring break, if there's winter break, if there's Thanksgiving break, there's a project, a physical project to be helping with. One year during Christmas break, like literally the next morning after my final, I woke up, my stepdad was like, "You're done with your classes, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Great, you can help me rip out the grass in the backyard." What? And that project took all week. Yeah. I do love my family. They are obviously as chaotic as me, but I mean, no one else can match our freaks like we can, right? Ah! I almost died. Go away. I probably shouldn't have entered the mines with all my stuff. Oopsies. Ooh, I have the cute bed now! And it's orange! It was more that... Okay, so what ended up happening was the weekend before, I was helping him clear out... like, it wasn't even a big yard, it's just that they decided that they wanted to completely make it grass-free. But what had initiated that was I was helping mow the lawn, and in the process of mowing the lawn, I noticed a certain type of weed. And it was just an offhanded comment. I was just like, oh, that looks like antweed. And it was just an observation, like merely an observation. But the mere mention of ants being in the outside backyard was enough to make him, when he stepped out, be like, no, we can't have this. We will have an ant infestation. Because one of our houses did have a problem with, I say like one of our houses as in like previously where we had lived. But one of the places we had lived had a problem where during the summer, ants would completely enter and invade the house and completely cover the floor like a carpet. Like there were just tons and tons of them. I'm pretty sure they had a tunnel system underneath the home. And during the summer, because of the heat, they would try to come into the house. Because we hid the food very well. It wasn't like we aren't messy. But they always came in during summer, like clockwork. So because he was so afraid of that happening in this new home, he was like, nope, we gotta rip this all out because this is antweed, so that means there's ants. And I was like, and it only took a week because it was just me and him doing that. And even though he likes to consider me one of the males of the house, aka the person capable of helping him with physical work, I'm not very strong. I'm still not particularly strong. So it took us a while because it was just me and him, and I really didn't want to do it. But that kind of stuff can be expected pretty much every break. Like something of, like a new task of that kind of scale can be expected pretty much every break. Last time it was helping to renovate a home to sell it. That was the most recent one that happened this break. I didn't have to help so much with it because I did have online classes and most of the time I was busy. And the times that I wasn't busy, he also just did not feel like dealing with it. So he just also was taking a break. But had I not been as busy with school, I would have had to help renovate a home. Did I already? Okay, I can... Sorry to displace you, butterfly. And all that started because I mentioned how one plant looked like antweed. And all antweed is like a plant that's grown because it is a special type of plant that often ants do like to consume. So they will take it towards their nests so they can have a steady stream of food when there's not food available to them. But it's not uncommon. It's not like it's not like something you would be unlikely to see anywhere. I'm pretty sure it grows most places. But it was enough, the mention was enough to make him panic and have us rip out the grass. can toss that. I want pretty stones. Oh my god, that is rude. No. Rude. Uncalled for. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. The one with the spikes on them? And they grow up, and then, like, when they grow from the ground, and they have, like, a bunch of leaves typically at the base, and then as they grow, they kind of get spindly on the top of their little heads, which are also the seeds. I think that's the one. I could be wrong. It's very possible I'm wrong. Oh, one of the worst ones to deal with is this one that grows in. Okay, it grows into this really, really, really pretty green and like gigantic purple flower, and it's beautiful green, but unfortunately, it is quite toxic to be in the presence of. So when you see it, you're supposed to like get rid of it. Yee! I was right. I do remember my planting knowledge. Let's see what kind of rewards I can get. Earthbreaker. Ooh! Yee! I want treasure. Reclaimer. Biome-specific furniture. Ooh! Okay. Okay, ore from rocks. That sounds good. Breaking a rock in the mines will... Okay. I can live without that. And it's very close, so, like, I can get it next time. Aw, I don't have anything donatable. I get to replace my bed! I get to have the cute bed, get to have a cute bed. And then I ate all my trail mix. I need to make the trail mix. They grow by the hunt. Yeah, that is true. And if you don't pull them by the roots, oh god, they multiply so fast. Literally, you could try, you can cut, like, let's say someone decides to, like, mow them down with, like, a lawnmower or, like, a blade cutter. They will grow back within a week. Stronger than ever. So you gotta get them by the roots. I shall keep that. And then we can put that in there. And we can put... New bed! Do I want the double bed? Or the single? Double. Yeah, I know. Hi, little sugar meow meow. Let's Water my one crop. Oh, I need to talk to Adeline to fill that other quest that I did. Yeah, there. I have something in my eye. I'm pretty sure it's an eyelash. Hey. Hi, Celine! Shit! Are you coming by the Sleeping Dragon Inn tonight? Yeah! Everyone's going to be there. I hope you can make it too. For you? Anything. Including fennel. Let's talk to Adeline so we can get that quest done. Adeline! Please talk to me. Friend? Friend? The whole town will be at the inn tonight. I hope to see you there. Ma'am? My quest? Oh, did I not sell the potatoes? I forgot to sell the potatoes. My bad. I'm smart. I forgot to sell my potatoes. You are friend. You are friend-shaped. I forgot to sell my potatoes. We sell the potatoes. There you go. Okay, let's see. How many days do I have? These 5 days, 3-day turnaround. Let's see. Let's do some math real quick. These should grow by the time. Let's get 18 of these. Let's get 18 of these. And let's get the rest in turnips. That's a lot of turnips. Okay. We'll do that much. Ooh. I would like a lemon tree. Let's get some of those back. And I would like a cherry tree. That's okay. I'm not being a yapper for all of us. To be fair, I understand, like, not having the energy to be able to talk very much. I appreciate the mere presence of people wanting to even be here and listen to me, honestly. Where did I put my hoe? There it is. I have infected you. I have made you a yapper as well. My evil plans are working. Let's plant that there. And let's plant this one here. You shall have a beautiful shrine of trees. And I shall maintain them very well. Alrighty, let's... This is gonna take a while. I think I may have gotten a little too many. Seeds. My bad. Hi, Sugar. How did you open the door? Okay. Good question. I don't know. Probably hoard them until I need them. I think the next one is probably going to require, like, I want to think 100 stones, 100 wood, but I'm not positive. But the next quest, I believe... What is it? If I'm going based off of quantity, one of the sooner quests might be to get the refinement area for the mines. But that's part of the new update, so I don't necessarily know when it happens and what part of the order of upgrades for the town that happens. Actually, I'm not sure. Dark Eldritch Horror. Yee. Fear me and my green thumb magic. Ooh. To be fair, anyone that can maintain and take care of plants well, that is witchcraft. Plants can be fickle. And then all my turnips. I got a lot of turnips. I think I may have gotten too many, actually. My bad. Do I have anything to consume? I don't think so. Or at least nothing that will greatly affect my health. Do I need to make a quick trip? I might. I spent all 4,400 coins that I had on seeds. This isn't Animal Crossing. There's no turnip market. I just spent it on straight up seeds. Let's see. Let's Namanovas, and we can also get some soup. Good soup. Eee. Eee. You know, the real question is not what am I going to do with all my stones? It's what am I going to do with all my turnips? To be fair, you can make some pretty good money based off of the cooking skill in the game. I would have invested more in the strawberries, but the turnaround was not fast enough for me to be able to collect a lot of strawberries. At least not for the price point. I figured this was probably the better of the choices. And at the least, we can save it for the next season. Because they don't decay like real-life plants. Turnip franchise! Yeah! To be fair, there is a recipe for sliced turnips. I can do that. But one of the best money makers is actually like making strawberry cakes. I believe it's like 520 in coins. But you don't get it until later. Plus, it works as a really good gift for Island. I have so many plants. Oh my god. This is gonna be a time watering. I think the next upgrade is gonna have to be either the hoe or the watering can. I think I have enough to upgrade to my watering can. Let's go see about doing that. Because that's a lot to be... That's a lot. Invest in turnips. Make lots of turnip merchandise for all the turnip fans out there. You can even hire the turnip... You right? Oh my god, I saw a tweet where it was like they made a Papa Louie like version of Chapo Roan. I love it. Ooh. Maybe. Maybe you're right. I do like radishes. Sometimes. It depends. It's really situational. I don't think I've had a turnip. Not sure. Ooh, yapping. Hi. Hi, March. Oh, Ship, you've arrived just in time for the show. Juniper, I brought some wine as a thank you for last time. Please, it's for you. This is the most expensive bottle they keep behind the bar. It's not even on the menu. Oh, did I not mention? My father was a bit of a sommelier. I probably said that word wrong. We used to have this vintage with dinner. You did not mention that. Oh, how funny. Well, this is a dry wine and aged in oak, so the taste is pleasantly full-bodied. You might miss the sweetness, though. I've heard you have a bit of a sweet tooth. One of those childish quirks that makes you so charming. Go on, give it a try. It's delicious. Thank you so much. This is so generous. Oh, my pleasure. I'll bet. Look at those two getting along so well. Bonding over a nice drink. That's what life's all about, if you ask me. Ship, do you think Juniper will let me try it? Maybe you can ask for me. Anything for you, March. Anything. Anything! You've come across an ancient Aldarian castle. The architecture rises up before you. Great swooping buttresses that... Sweet tooth. I call that... I have a sweet tooth. To be fair, it might be addiction, but... Sweets. Is there anything to zap? Well, I suppose the king comes out to greet you, but... I zapped the king! Ooh, look at that! I got a high roll! Daffodilia watches in abject horror. but doesn't stop her friend. The wizard Moonsilver zaps the king. Is it my turn? I was about to get a drink. Snigglefritz steals his crown and his shoes. I'm sure that will fetch a nice sum of fake coin in this game of pretend. Bad Brad, the bearded bard, begins composing a ballad for the fallen king. I'll begin with verse 1 of 17. Oh! With his dying breath, the king has cast a spell of silence on you, Brad. Oh, that's amazing. Ulrich's 4 of a kind was beginner's luck. This time, the pot is mine. I didn't mind. He did treat us all to another round. Hit me. Don't think you can hide your reaction from me, Errol. I know all your tales. The problem both of you guys have is that your little rivalry blinds you from the rest of the table. Isn't that right, Riss? I wouldn't know about that, Miss Tirithia. Just like dealing and doing card tricks. Watch this! Whoa, nice moves, bro. By the way, is this a full house? They slayed the king! Right from the beginning. Honestly, that's a move that my friends would pull. I hereby convene the second meeting of the Dragon Guard heist. You're probably wondering what the plan is, Ship. I sure am. On Friday nights, Raina makes cheese and potatoes. Now, we all know cheese and potatoes makes Mr. Balor very sleepy. Ship, you'll be on the lookout. Maple, you'll be the distraction. Raina can't say no when you want attention. Naturally. Del, you'll, liberate a big plate of cheese and potatoes from the kitchen while Raina is distracted. Ship, you'll deliver the cheese and potatoes to Mr. Balor, along with a warm beer. So warm. He'll sleep like a baby. And then you'll get his keys, Ship. And we'll look inside his room. Does everyone understand their role? Next week is go time. Rest up, Ship. I like little kids. They're funny. They wrote them pretty well. I want to see what kind of recipes. Eventually. Ooh, did I get my quest? Did I remember that? I did. Yay. Ooh, this gets to go into retirement. Ah. My bad. Yes, I know it. It's getting rather late. Now we talk to Adeline. Oh, Saturday Market. Yibby. Hi, chicken. Okay. Please don't be so painful. Ah. This is still gonna take a while. Oh boy. It's a little faster, at least. Thank you. I do feel a lot better. Unfortunately, my voice is very, very much good at expressing how I feel. I am very easily to read. I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Alrighty. Almost there. Woody, please. Evie! Okay, let's clear a little bit of the weeds away from here. Oh, I filled this up. We will put that there, and we will put that there, and we will put that there. This... I don't know where to put this. More fencing! Oh, there were a bunch of stones there. I didn't even realize that. Okay. That's nice. Okay, let's go greet all the vendors because I forgot to do that last time. And then we can get some monies. Oh, there's an artifact there. That's not an artifact. Never mind. Aw, the monster head request. Okay. Okay, I think I need to visit you. Hello. Hello. If you're looking for a new hairstyle, you're talking to the right person. The name's Vera. I'm a traveling hairstylist. I've been all over Aldaria. I'd be happy to teach you a hairstyle. I know. Just pick what you want and put down your coins. What kind of hairstyles do you have, actually? Ooh, eventually, when I do have monies. And then you. Hi. Hi, Darcy. Hello there. Welcome to Darcy's Cafe. Yes, I'm Darcy. If you're ever in the mood for a nice cup of coffee or a sweet treat, be sure to stop by. Everything is made fresh. Okay, I think I can talk to Nora and get my money. Hi, Miss Ma'am. Thanks, Ship. Isn't the market great? Here's your reward. You can buy something from your favorite stall. 200 coin. Ah, there's Adeline. I didn't know! Oh my god. My bad. I thought her name was Dury. Oh my god, you completed this shipment for emergency stockpile. Wonderful! On behalf of the whole town, thank you, Ship. Now, as you know, funds are a bit tight in Mistria at the moment, but I don't want you to leave empty-handed. You've earned these. Thank you again. I have more turnips. I got more turnips. If I didn't have enough turnips before, I certainly do now. I was gonna say durian for a second. I don't know why, but that was like the first one that came to mind. Snow anemone! Oh, my ship! Thank you for going out of your way to deliver a snowdrop anemone I requested. It's beautiful. I was thinking of growing some myself, but I simply haven't found the time. I think these seeds are better off with you. Enjoy. Yee! You're the guy I bought the Meow Meow ears from. Let's see what you have. Haunted attic bed. Fluffy towel! Ooh, I like the lovely cottage counter. Oh, just wait till I can hoard these crafting recipes. I think I'm getting a little sleepy. I think this might be the last in-game day. And then I think I might head off to sleep. We gotta give Dozy a little pet. Dozy is glad to see you. I'm glad to see you too, Dozy. Let's see. Let's do a little fishing. It is a doggo. Technically, I'm pretty sure Dozy runs the bathhouse more effectively than Juniper, but technically Juniper is the owner of the bathhouse. But basically, anytime you ever go in for a bath, Dozy's the one greeting you. I do happen to know that Adeline likes lemon pie. There was a tunnel millipede at the museum. Looks said they're very good at burrowing, so I floated the plan for an elite tunneling system. An elite tunneling team made up of tiny centipedes. Errol didn't go for it. I hate to say it, but I can get why. Oh, is this really for me? Lemon pie is my favorite. Thank you, Ship. This is so thoughtful. It is one of her favorites. I just happened to have given her that in a different save, so I knew it. And then she really likes boom flowers. Dozy? Two of his favorites are hardwood and hard-boiled eggs. He is a dog of simple tastes. Yeah. So like a whole trunk of wood. Oh, does he? You're goodest boy. Dozy is thrilled to have a new stick to play with. His tail whips back and forth excitedly. He's a good boy. Berries. Come on, berries. We are cheating the system a little bit, but it's worth it. It's because we don't have much stamina right now. Warhammer 40k or Trench... Unfortunately, no. I'm more into the cozy games side of games. So I unfortunately do not know much about other genres. Sorry. To be fair, my friend literally messaged me the other day. Well, actually, I think it was... Yeah, I think it was the other day. About Valorant. And they're like, do you play it? Do you know anything about it? And I'm like, no. And they're like, well, there's going to be something for it. I was asking if people wanted to see if anyone would be interested in going and watching it. I'm like, I can watch things really good. I was like, I can watch things real good. Can't play it. They're very good at it. I'm not. Pretty much competitive games make me want to cry. If I do end up playing competitive games, I tend to team up with someone and be their support rather than play competitively by myself. Ooh, I got one of the quests. Yee. Oh, right. Berry. You're fishy fishy. I'm just not very good at high stress situations. So the horror game horror games make me cry more because of the tension it builds, more so than the actual fear it produces in me. I just don't really like the stress. You'd be surprised. Okay. It's not like immediately like I'm in game and I start crying or bawling. Like I will give it a few attempts, but like after like a few attempts, I start to really get frustrated and dislike it. I don't tend to be very good at it. We're talking about... Okay, remember, when I was a kid, I didn't want to progress in SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom because I was too afraid of the robots. So the entirety of my gameplay when I was like in kindergarten revolved around me running around the hub world and refusing to move on to the first level because I was terrified of the robots. My brothers tried to get me into Fortnite to play with them, but it just did not stick. I don't like the tension and stress of having to... Also, when I was little, I tried to play Hitman, and I was afraid of disposing of the enemies and trying to be a hitman. It made me feel sad. My family mocked me for that. I'm not kidding. I was a really sensitive kid, okay? I couldn't get past a tutorial of Hitman because I didn't enjoy the feeling of killing the fictional characters. I probably could play it now, but, like, I really didn't like the feeling. Like, I actually felt guilt over these fictional lives. Yeah, I was... Because they were willing to hit me, I was terrified of them. If Hatsune Miku and Metallica couldn't get me into playing Fortnite, honestly, that's fair. I remember during the beginning of the pandemic when they had the Ariana Grande skin, and at the time I was like not a big fan, but like I was kind of into the music, so I was like more willing to give it a go. I played one game with my brothers, and I was like, nope, I'm good. I'm good. I did better than my mom, though, who, when she first was in the game, because she had to move the camera around, she started crying. So it runs in the family. I'm not alone. I had to get my sensitivity from somewhere. Ooh, Monster Hunter! Is that good? I have heard of a lot of people playing it, but I just don't know what it is. Lurkers are very much welcome. Trust me, I know. I sometimes am a lurker. Okay, not even sometimes, most of the time I'm a lurker with my friends. Because I want to support them, I want to be there, but I just don't always have the energy, and I don't type very fast. So once the topic is over, I tend to be really late to the topic. Ooh, it's not? Oh, is it like a series of games? Hey, you don't have to water the plants. I probably should get another chest. Ooh! My typing skills are abysmal. Tragic. I have the typing, literally no joke, I have the typing speed of a elderly person learning to use technology. I want to think it was like 29 words per minute that I got. Not positive. I don't even remember what the score was. It was not a high score. I did not win. Oh, it's a series of games. Ooh. I know a lot of my friends have been playing it recently. I just don't know anything about it. And then when I try to ask about it, often the response I have is monsters. And I'm like, okay. Fair enough. I remember not usually being sensitive or scared of games when I was little. Yeah, I'm the polar opposite. Ooh. Okay, to be fair, also, when I was growing up, I grew up in an environment that didn't really like video games. AKA, I lived with my mom. She was a single mom, and she did not enjoy video games whatsoever. Evidence, she started crying when she had to turn the camera around in Fortnite. So, video games were not much of a thing that I encountered, or if it was very simple, straightforward stuff. Like, for example, Barbie party games. That was one that I played a lot. Or like games based off of Nickelodeon shows. But like, I didn't even know about the existence of Pokemon. I didn't find out about Pokemon until I want to think freshman year of high school. But I literally... And the other games that I did know of came from my dad. But my dad didn't like actually playing video games. He had like I want to think it was called a PSP. And it was mostly like basketball, soccer games. So all the knowledge that I had of games were things that I found on the internet or things that got introduced to me later in life by my friends. It was an excellent example. I didn't know about anime until middle school, and the way I found out about anime was not by watching an anime, nor finding it on the internet. No. I found it from a clip in Horton Hears a Who. I learned about anime through Horton Hears a Who. So that's my experiences. And it was more just because my mom didn't have interest in that, so she wouldn't care to know about that kind of stuff. Horton Hears a Who. It was I want to think it was an Illumination movie. Maybe it was a different one. But it was along the lines of like big budget production. It's a Dr. Seuss adaptation. Dr. Seuss was a big thing in my household. But I was brought to it because one of my tias wanted to go see it so she could see if she could show her student stat. And then because she had no one to go with her, she was like, I'll bring the little kid of the family. So she brought me, and there was a clip in there where like he's having this training montage, or he's about to have some training montage, and when he's having it, he gets really in the zone, and it turns into like a samurai thing, and it's animated in 2D. Now, I didn't know that animation was specifically inspired by anime. So I just was like, whoa, that's cool. I want to see more things like that. And then I was telling a friend about it, and she's like, you've never heard about anime? And I was like, what's that? Yeah, I'm Mexican. I was young, and my first one was Inuyasha. Ooh! I think my first one was Black Butler. And then when my friends asked me how did I like it, I said I liked the romance aspect of it. So then I got introduced to Ouran High School Host Club. And then, but my friend, thinking that I liked the darker aspects, my other friend, had recommended me Attack on Titan. I don't think I'm necessarily pure-minded. I think I'm just brain empty. There's no thoughts going on in this head unless it's been introduced to me. I am definitely also a big homebody. I don't, unless I have to, I don't really leave the house. I'm capable of it, I just don't like it. Mexicans! It's always nice to see more. There's this one dude who has like a super decked out car at my campus. And I always want to ask him how he went about doing that, but I have fear of asking him because I'm pretty sure the answer is he probably did it himself. I actually don't really drink alcohol. Not that I've never had it, but like my first time ever really drinking was like drinking more than a sip of beer was this past summer. And I'm well above drinking age. I just didn't really have much of an interest in it. And then my family doesn't really drink. My stepdad does drink beer, but very occasionally. More for like celebratory stuff. And then my mom just does not like the taste of alcohol. Or much of anything at all. Really? I'm pretty sure... I thought Iron Mouse was also Mexican. She might be a different... She might be a different background, but I know she is Latina for sure. She does speak fluent Spanish. It is super expensive. Who had the salmon request? Ah, okay. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I don't necessarily hate it. I just... For what positives it does present, I don't need it to have enjoyment. Because that way of... I'm already impulsive as is. All I need to do is wake up and have some coffee. I'm already prone to following my impulses. True. Oh, for real? In my case, just help. That's... yeah, I can see that. To be fair, also, I can't really afford to keep myself numb. Only because I have a lot of younger siblings. So... and I get constantly reminded of how, if anything happens, I'm responsible for them. So I tend to have to try to keep myself in a very functional state, or as functional as I can be. To be fair, for my siblings, I would do just about anything. Even without my parents, like, having that as a desire. Outside is scary. I know I'm a meow meow, but I'm not an outdoor meow meow. Where is she? Oh, okay, she's there. Hi, kids. Wait, where did she go? Oh. I'm smart. Hi, Valen. Money? Money! My bro works really hard. I sure wish he would just rest his hard. Hi, Miss Adeline. Darcy's pastries and coffee are amazing. I hope you had a chance to try them yourself. The times I do go outside are for like class, and even at that, most of the time I'm over here in the corner like... I have to go. It was nice being able to be in your stream, Chip, and getting to know you more. Aww! I'm glad that you came by. Thank you for joining me. Sleep well. Be safe. Please be so safe. Oh, I already ate the soup. Good soup. Hey, Snooze. I got the thighs out today. Nah, it's because I was having technical difficulties all day. So, and I didn't feel like dealing with my broken chat, so I just was like, I'll put the full body. But thick thighs save lives. Good morning! Was there a quest that it was catfish? Why do you want an oyster, kid? Okay. Did I sell my thing? Yeah, pretty much. Cover the problem. Doesn't exist. Doesn't happen. Yeah, I'm not necessarily against non-say-so. Here's the thing. My impulsivity. So, it's not necessarily that I dislike it. It's just whatever comes to mind will be said. So some days I might be a little more non-say-so than others, but it's not necessarily that I dislike it or don't want to participate. I just, will I get the joke? Will I get it? That kind of stuff happens. Sometimes it goes right over my head. Sometimes I'm the one making all the awful jokes. So it's not a no-no, like, whatsoever. I do swear. I just tend to try to not that I try hard to not do so. It's just my personality is not much of a swear. Not much. My mind doesn't go straight for that, but sometimes I'll make jokes. It happens. A little bit. Okay, here's the thing. March. It's not the first jokes that my mind will make up. But, like, I'm a grown person. I just tend to try to tone it down. Exactly! give myself a little path. To be fair, also, I have had the idea of doing ASMRs. I just haven't had the time to be able to write scripts for it. But that was a thing I definitely plan on doing. It's just not the focus of my content, I guess would be the right way to put it. Roly Bully! Come here, little guy! Yee! We can get rid of that. And make room for that. We'll sell the dandelion. I forgot there was lightning. Okay then. Hi, Junie! Today I was working Sunday. I'm ready to zone out in front of the crystal ball. Honestly, that is so fair. I don't mind it. As long as it does not go to past the point of good humor. So like unironic calling me mommy, no go. Ironically calling me mommy, okay. Whatever, as long as it does not go past the point of this isn't good fun. Okay. Even though it's not a dumb question to ask. It's not at all a wrong question to ask. In fact, it's actually very, very nice that you do ask. I just don't particularly... It's not an issue that particularly bothers me. But I know it's also just me that it doesn't particularly bother me. Yeah! Exactly! For me, it's a non-issue when it's in good humor, so I just don't really care to, like, point it out. But if it gets to the point where it's, like, unironic and it's getting kind of pushy or rude or egregious, then I will say something. But as long as I can tell that it's like in good humor, good fun, I don't care. There's many different personalities that have many different senses of humor. In fact, actually, one of my friends, we make like the most down bad, flirty, awful jokes with each other. And we'll send each other the most down bad memes ever. Horrible, egregious stuff. And then we'll talk about our actual experiences, and they're like, they'll tell me, you have done literally nothing. I am a child of the internet, okay? I am a product of an unfiltered internet. Oh God. That reminds me of one of my first encounters with, like, fanfic. It was in high school. It was the friend that recommended me Black Butler and Attack on Titan. Her introduction to me on the concept of fanfic was a lemon written about Darwin and Gumball from The Amazing World of Gumball. And it had drawings. And I remember just being so confused. And like, why? Just why? Yeah. And the reason she showed me was not because she was particularly into it, but purely because she knew I had never seen that kind of stuff. This was the girl who also learned about this is the girl who taught me about anime, so of course she knew that I didn't know this kind of stuff. So it was purely to get me into her interests, but also to expose me to the sides of the internet that I did not know yet about. And we were in middle school, so of course, she was like one of those girls who wanted to be on the edgier side. And then I was one of the kids that had a sheltered childhood. So of course, that kind of combination is gonna be like a gold mine. So happy you didn't grow up with internet. Yeah. I was a child of the internet. But because I was always like around my grandparents and around my mom when I was on the internet, until I was in high school and they started giving me more privacy. Because I was a sheltered child on the internet, I was like more into things like Papa Luigi's, pizzeria, burgeria, that kind of stuff, or Barbie minigames, or watching Barbie Fairytopia in 15 parts on YouTube. In like 144p. So for a friend who had unfiltered access to the internet, you could see how that would be like an absolute golden time for them to ruin someone's innocence. That evening of Dragons and Drama was more gripping than I expected. Enough for me to forget about work. I'm looking forward to next time. Hi, March. Is it just me, or are you getting more skilled at breathing down my neck when I'm working? You jokester. That's fair. I just had friends that were like more excited to appall someone. Well, also, remember, when I was growing up, a lot of the times I was in schools where my mom and my grandmother were the teachers at said school. So a lot of kids had the fear of me getting them in trouble, even if that was actually a possibility or not. And sometimes I would use it to my advantage. But there was a fear from my classmates of me getting them in trouble for very simple things. But once I went into like middle school, no one knew that I even had a mother as a teacher, let alone would fear that. So at that time, I was meeting friends that were a little less like what my education family would like me to befriend. And me being a very not wallflower. I wasn't quiet either. I was quite a yapper, but just like not socially skilled. A lot of the people who would approach me were the people who I became friends with, and a lot of those kids were the unhinged ones. Because they're not afraid to approach a completely random stranger. You're a big guy, but I can't quite reach you. Ah, my bad. That's pretty crazy to know that it wasn't necessarily that this whole school feared me. It was more that they were extra cautious when interacting with me. Because I was a yapper. But they were more so... most of the kids who would interact with me were kids who were either goody two-shoe kids who like being on the side of authority, or they were the kids that teachers were trying to encourage to become more of an academic student, because they felt like having the good kid of the class who was a yapper be around the trouble kids would encourage said trouble kids. It wasn't that bad, because when I was little, I didn't even notice it. It wasn't a problem to me. It wasn't something that I even really paid attention to. It wasn't something that I really realized until I was older and got a little better at socializing. Because I can look back on my actions and be like, I was a weird kid. I was a weird kid. And it wasn't intentional, it's just, I was kind of sheltered just by circumstance, because I didn't go to a school that was near me. I went to the school that my mom worked at. So there was no like playing with friends after school, because I had to constantly be by my mom's side because she was my transport to and from. But that also meant that a lot of my friendships got like filtered through her too. And that was a good thing, because I didn't really make good friends. Because I would talk to anyone who would talk to me. You can see where that trouble can come. And my mom knew I was a socially awkward kid. We didn't even learn that I had ADHD until this year. I wanted something. A chest. Yeah. And then by middle school, I fell into the weird kids who were also too supervised to really be trouble kids. I fell in line with the theater kids. Yeah. I know. A lot of my friends told me, how did you not know sooner? They're like, we've been known. And I was like, well, it was a surprise to me. Now, my mom did have suspicions that I was weird. In her words, not saying that like anyone with a diagnosis is weird, but like in her words, I was not a child. But she said that because I was still like academically progressing, she didn't feel a need to get any kind of diagnosis because I still was doing good in school. That was until I hit about like high school and I was starting to become less supervisable. But because it wasn't affecting me academically, she said that there was nothing that they would really do with a diagnosis except like just say, oh, she has it. I have been told that talking with me is like talking with a dad who's full of dad lore and they just drop it on you randomly. That's what happens when you're a child of the internet. Let's put that there. All the fish can go in there. And memento stuff. We'll put the cake in here. There we go. But yeah, I didn't get a diagnosis until this year. And even at that, I was the one who had to kind of push for it. Not necessarily that my parents were like unwilling to be okay with it, but just more like they didn't expect that I would have it, let alone that I would be someone that it would present problems for. And I think that's because I'm pretty sure my parents have more severe cases than me themselves. But mine were still presenting a problem for me, and the indicator for me was that it was taking me a really long time to get through college. Like, really long time. Embarrassingly long time. So I was like, okay, this should technically not be taking this much time. What am I doing wrong? So I figured if some kind of something would help me, or if I even knew what the problem was, maybe I could do better. So then I pushed for a diagnosis so I can get medication. Well, initially it wasn't necessarily for medication. It was just because I suspected there was something. There was something. And it did warrant medication. I was a child of cable television and video games. I did have my light interactions with the internet, but I had very... It wasn't necessarily that I had... Okay. Okay, that's fair. I didn't really have much access to much of any really media or anything that wasn't filtered through my family. And that was not necessarily a result of them being protective. It's just there was no real time for me to be unsupervised. I was the only child of my whole household. Like, Thea's grandparents, mom and all. I was the only kid in the whole household. So they just it just happened that most of my time was spent around them. And by proxy, I just got to watch the media that they were watching. So a lot of my childhood was like cooking shows, or if I was entertaining myself, it was me playing Barbies. For you, it could have sucked. I don't doubt that. But for me, it was actually a godsend. It was the first time I was able to focus without having any distracting thoughts. I'm still taking the medication, but it was literally like the best experience for me. I wanted to cry when I first took it because I was so happy and thankful. Because finally, there weren't as many voices in my head. I could finally focus on doing a task to completion. And it didn't feel as physically incapable for me to read a piece of text that I needed to get through, or to be able to get through a task that I don't necessarily love. It finally quieted my mind enough to be able to do the things that I knew I needed to do and wanted to do, but just could not get myself physically up and moving to do. And that's how it affected me. For me, I think they described it as the more, not inactivity, but like the one that's more like inattentive. I had the mixed one, but mine leaned more towards inattentive, where I'm like stuck in my own world, rather than hyperactivity. So that's also part of why we didn't catch it, because I wasn't the hyperactive kind, so they were like, there's no way that you have it. You're too lazy. That was literally my stepdad's reaction. He's like, but you can't have it. You don't want to do anything. You're lazy. But it turned out that I just had a different kind. Because he's not completely wrong. It wasn't that I didn't necessarily want to do the tasks though. Or like if they offered me advice, I wouldn't follow up on doing the advice as they had described it to me, because I either couldn't remember the steps, I couldn't like muster the motivation to do it exactly the way they did it, or things of that sort. Or another way it manifested was I was extremely forgetful all through my childhood. So if they told me to clean the kitchen, I would not always clean. They would have to list out some of the things for me to do that were aspects of cleaning the kitchen. So like cleaning the dishes, throwing out the trash. But oftentimes they would get home and be upset that it wasn't completely clean because they didn't mention every step. So my mind, in their eyes, I was just being defiant and missing out on the steps because I didn't want to do the task, which wasn't true. I just didn't remember all the steps of what go into cleaning the kitchen. Like, I didn't remember all the steps of what makes a clean kitchen a clean kitchen. So it wasn't that I necessarily wanted to be defiant, but it was often interpreted as that. The mill was damaged in the earthquake, and it's high time we repaired it. And a working mill is essential to the town and will let you process all sorts of new products. Meet me in my office up at the manor. That's part of what the diagnosis was kind of a surprise for me and for my family. Because they're over here like, you don't do anything. And that was the problem. Unbeknownst to all of us, that was the problem. But they interpreted it as I just didn't want to, so I wasn't going to do it, which wasn't the case. And I tried to put that into words to them, but like, they just didn't understand it. Oh my god, that reminds me. One time when I was little, I remember my mom always telling me, like, why would I make a physical reaction for having a brain freeze? And she was like, that's so dramatic. They only do that in TVs. My mom, who does not really like drinking anything but Diet Dr. Pepper, did not quite process that if you drink like a slushie or an ice cream drink, like milkshake too fast, it will hurt your head. So she really did believe that I was just being dramatic for the sake of being dramatic because I learned it in TV. But once I actually got my diagnosis, it kind of opened up a lot of things for my family. Like, it was a whole... I told them I basically opened up a whole family curse. I discovered a family curse. Because we kind of realized, like... all of them were like, but I act like that. And I'm like... yeah. I had to have gotten it from somewhere. Hello, meow meow. Yippee! There you go, meow meow. Yeah. Pretty much, I like any kind of cold drink, but I don't like hot temperature drinks. And my mom, who doesn't like anything besides Diet Dr. Pepper, just would not get it. Because she didn't experience wanting to drink those things. That's good. I know there are ways to improve it without medication. But the reason I was hesitant to is because I didn't even realize it was something that I hadn't... It was something that I wasn't in control of at the time because I didn't even know there was a problem with how I was acting to begin with. So I would have never thought of ways to adapt it because in my eyes, there was just no different way to exist. Yeah, my mom just really likes Diet Dr. Pepper for some reason. And it's specifically Diet Dr. Pepper. Give her a regular Dr. Pepper and she's not happy. It's just something she likes. And it's not any other kinds of sodas either. She's okay with other diet sodas. Like Diet Coke. Or Coke Zero. Or Dr. Pepper. Or Dr. Pepper Zero. Not really Sprites. Yeah, specifically Diet. I don't know why. It's not even like a health conscious thing. She just prefers the taste. I don't get it either. None of us do. One kind of litmus test like question I kind of ask people is, would you rather drink a fizzy but warm soda, like someone had just bought it from the store and didn't have time to cool it down, or would you rather drink a cold but flat soda? Yeah, she'll drink Diet Coke. But more like if she's at a place where Diet Dr. Pepper is not an option. Hi, March. How is it that I always see you running around town? Don't you have work to do? Maybe there's a reason I bother you. Worm? Yeah. Good on you. That's always my choice too. For me, when I drink soda, I drink it for the fizziness. But there are people who prefer cold but flat. Because what they're drinking, what their goal is the syrup flavor. My preference is the warm but fizzy because I drink soda because it's fizzy. I like the fizzy. The syrup is nice, but I mainly drink it for the fizzies. Yeah, my mom... It always comes back to my mom. She will drink soda for days on end that wasn't necessarily capped. So she'll buy like a huge thing of soda from like a Circle K, a gas station, a restaurant. She'll buy a big thing of soda and just drink it over the span of days. It doesn't matter to her if it got flat. I know. That's the whole reason why I like the fizzy and warm. But literally my mom's preference is to have cold but flat soda. She doesn't care if it's no longer fizzy. As long as it's the soda. The soda flavoring syrup. I don't know. I don't get it either. And funny enough, whenever I ask that question, a large majority of people always choose the cold but flat soda. Like, a surprisingly amount of people choose that one. I even asked it to my classmates, and they thought I was crazy for asking the question. Like, literally, there was a dude in the back. There was a group of dudes in the back that were laughing and mocking, and I could hear them say, "Why is she asking about soda?" But, I asked it to my class, just chatting before class started, and a large majority of them chose cold but flat soda. Me either. I don't really talk to them. They're just really loud. I typically don't really... It doesn't really bug me because I know I can be kind of an odd personality. But on the other hand, I'm doing good in the class and they're not. I'm understanding things in the class and they're not, so... It does have benefits to be a yapper. And not having the inhibition of being worried about what I'm asking does help. But I'm not gonna lie, I have dreamt of telling them to shut the freak up. Ooh! Yippee! I think I'm going to end stream on this night because I do have class tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it. But I do think that it's a good ending point, and it is getting rather late. Meow meow. Let's save by going to sleep. Here, let's go me 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 me. Aw, thank you. I think I just am a little blunt. I have not much social awareness, and I am a little straightforward with the words that come out of my mouth. But that's just how it be. It's how I've been since I was little, so. On this note, I shall end for tonight. We did have lots of fun. I got towards level 5 of the mines, and then we got to meet some of the vendors for the Saturday market. I got to see merch. I do need to build up his friendship and hearts level so that way I could invite him for the stargazy thingy. I probably should focus on doing that on the next time I play. If you can't make it to your scheduled stream tonight, then you need to close and reschedule. Yeah, I'm starting to think I might not be able to. Tomorrow I do have less on my plate, but it would help to have the time for studying. I initially thought that it wouldn't be so bad on those days because I specifically chose the days that I didn't have much anticipated, but a lot of last minute things came up with my finals and my presentations that I ended up like overextending myself. I didn't intend to. But I think I should consider rescheduling the Project Zomboid. Or playing a less intensive game. I don't know. I will think about it, but I will have a decision by tomorrow, and I'll make sure to put a reminder on my phone so I remember to say whatever that decision is. Thank you for the reminder, though. I do appreciate it. I am so sorry that I haven't been very good with the streaming. But I do appreciate that you are always supporting and being helpful. I had a lot of fun yapping with you too. I'm very, very thankful to have you guys here. It means a lot. I hope you guys have a good night and that you guys be so safe. Be very, very safe. I am. I will. Oh, she will not hear the end of it. That reminds me, I actually wanted to ask her about allowing me to do something for her. That's a good way to bring it up. I'll see you guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a good evening. Be safe. Thank you. Have a good night.